everybody, and welcome back to AGcast. So I've been making quite a few episodes of these for a while, so yeah, I'm very excited. Let's get into it. First thing we are going to be talking about is how to find American Girl stuff for good deals on eBay and Mercari, stuff, places like that, So basically there isn't a trying to think of the word perfect way to find stuff. You just gotta fiddle around with it. So basically what I like to do is sometimes I just get on here and get on Google and get on eBay and, just type in American Girl stuff and go through it. And that is another way you can find good American Girl doll deals. You can also type in American Girl dolls if you're looking for a doll. But I know if it don't pop up at the first part when you type it in, it's probably gonna pop up later. You just gotta keep scrolling until you find stuff, and you might find something else you like too. So I love doing that. It helps me a lot, and you can find really good deals by doing it. So I definitely recommend doing that. And another way, how to find American Girl stuff at thrift stores, there isn't really a way you can do this. You just gotta, look. So a bunch of places I definitely recommend looking are in stuffed animal pits or stuff like that, like bins of stuffed animals, because you might find an American Girl dog, or definitely look in the baby doll section. I definitely recommend doing that. You can find some good stuff by doing that. And also, if you see bags of clothing for baby dolls or something, you might want to open it for a second and look in there and see if any American Girl items are in there. Because as long as you don't take it out, you just have to buy the whole bag of clothing. But you can open up the Ziploc bag and just kind of look in there. You don't have to there's not a rule that says you can't do that. You're just looking. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's okay if you do that. I do it, so I hope it's okay. But yeah, so those are some pretty good ways you can find good American Girl stuff. But yeah. Oh, and another place. There's these discount stores, where overstocked items go, such as toys, blankets, clothing, shoes, basically stuff like that. Food goes there. It's sometimes, I don't know if you have one near you, but they're these stores with products that have been either overstocked or just, didn't sell. So there could be some American Girl items in there too, depending on the place. I know the place that I went to, they had Our Generation accessories marked down. Oh, and toys that go there too. If the box is kind of damaged, usually they go there, but yeah, and then they mark it down for a cheaper price than it originally was. There might be some American Girl stuff there. Can't verify that though. Never seen any, which I've only been to one of them a couple of times, but yeah. Next, we are going to be talking about American Girl DIY. So basically, do it yourselves and stuff. Which what I mean by that is some tips on making doll houses or rooms for your dolls or stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into it. So a place where you can find really, really good no-sew American Girl shirt ideas, tutorials. Pinterest has really, really good variety of those. And I know on YouTube they have a lot of good ones too. And now about making doll rooms and stuff. If you don't want to go all out and build it wooden or just make it out of cardboard like I do with mine, that's totally fine. You can very, very good idea for walls would be foam board because it's really tough. It's called foam board. You can get it. I've seen it at some Walmarts, not all of them, some of them. I've seen some at dollar stores, not all of them, like I said. And they have it at Hobby Lobby. So, yes, and you can get those and use them for walls, put some wallpaper on them, and then you got some walls. You can just leave blank if you want them to be blank, but I like putting, like, paper on mine to make it, like, wallpaper. I don't know. But it makes, like, really, really good walls, so I definitely recommend those. But yeah, so if you're making a bed, I definitely recommend, like, using foam board, unless you got like some really, really tough cardboard laying around, because you're gonna need it. Because your doll might collapse if you just use your everyday cardboard. So your doll might collapse the bed, and it's not as simple as like cutting out a piece of cardboard, gluing like toilet paper roll things on the bottom of them to be sticks. I mean, not sticks. I don't know why I said that. To be like the bottom of the bed, you know. Which, I mean, you can do that, but your bed will probably collapse once you put the doll on. So you want a nice bed. And there are good ways to do that. So I definitely recommend, like, instead of, the legs for the bed, instead of doing that, this is going to be so hard to explain, but putting, like, foam board instead of, like, at one spot's, like, on the corners at the bottom of it, like, put it all around. Okay, you guys are probably like, what the heck is she talking about? Like, because I'm not the best at explaining stuff, and this is really hard to explain, so yeah, I guess I'll just skip that. But anyways, so those are some good ideas for doll rooms and stuff. I also recommend going to thrift stores because you can find some jewelry boxes that'll work perfect for American Girl doll closets. Like, I found a jewelry box at a thrift store, and it is perfect for Julie's bedroom. So yeah, and I also recommend like looking at antique stores, because like you ain't gonna find Samantha Parkington's like school desk at a regular thrift store. You might, but it's gonna be a low chance. So I would think an antique store would have like the historical dolls, because when like the people who work at the antique stores get that stuff in that people donate or whatever, they look at that as an antique doll because it kind of looks like one, but they aren't. They're for like, I mean, you can collect them, but they're kind of for play, I guess. But yeah, so if they look at that doll, they're gonna think it's a collectible if they don't know American Girl. So they're gonna think it's one of those, the porcelain dolls, those old ones that a lot of people think they're scary, but they're just dolls. But so they're probably gonna look at it as one of those and then put it on a stand and put it on a shelf, and yeah, it'll be in an antique. And I could see Samantha being at an antique store. I could also see like Kirsten. Yeah, Kirsten would definitely be at an antique store. Probably Kaya too, because I always see dolls like that at stores, but they aren't American Girl. So yeah. But that is probably where you would find those dolls, but yeah. Anyways, I got off track there. We was talking about American Girl DIYs, but you can also so I didn't show it on camera. I haven't showed you guys it yet, but I got 3 adorable small little chairs at a thrift store, and they are like the perfect size for American Girl. They are just perfect. So yeah, I got them all for 50 cents each. So that was awesome, and I'm probably going to be using them for like, I don't know, the kitchen or something like that. Sunset Cafe is kind of like the kitchen / cafe. you know? So, I did use those chairs. I used 2 of those chairs in my fall stop motion. So, yeah. Yeah, so you guys might have noticed them in there. Probably not, but yeah. I did go get those at a thrift store. And you can also find, like, My Life stuff at thrift stores. I found a My Life desk at a thrift store. So, yeah. Another thing that I do recommend for beds, you can use the American Girl doll box for your doll. You can just, like, if you don't want to glue, like, felt to it to make it look like a mattress, you can just, like, put some bedding over it and then call it a bed, you know? Which, that's what I did with Julie's bed, but I covered it all in a blanket, like a small doll blanket. And then, like, you know, to make it look kind of like a mattress. And then put, you know, all the bedding on top. So, yeah. So that's, like, a really, really good way to do it if you have your American Girl boxes laying around. So, yeah. So I've always wanted to do, like, DIY videos, but I've never been that good at it. So you're probably wondering, like, what is she talking about? But, so I'm good at crafting. I ain't trying to brag, okay? I promise you guys. I'm just pretty good at it. I'm pretty good at crafting, but, when it comes to teaching, no, I cannot. Like, tutorials, no, yeah, not my thing. But, because I cannot explain things well at all. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, see, I can't explain things well, and I'm just afraid, like, it'll be a bad tutorial and y'all all be like, she's going way too fast, or she's going way too slow, and she's like, what does that mean, or whatever. I just don't think I'm the best at it. But, I mean, I could probably do simple stuff. But yeah, I don't know if I'll do much DIY videos on my channel. I never really planned on doing that. But, yeah. So, I guess the next thing we'll be talking about is Build-A-Bear. So, I know this has absolutely to do with my channel, but I just wanted to talk about it a little bit with you guys. So, I do collect Build-A-Bears. Me and my brother love Build-A-Bears. I don't know how many I have. But yeah, so we've been to the Build-A-Bear store because we, like, live really close to it. And I've always wondered, does Build-A-Bear clothes fit American Girl dolls? And the question is that, you know? But the answer, So I just bought some Build-A-Bear clothes from the Build-A-Bear store, and I tried them on Julie because I wanted to see if they fit. So it was this pair of pajamas. It was like tie-dyed purple and white, and I was, like, so surprised. So it came with shorts and a long sleeve, and they were both the same pattern, and it was, like, tie-dyed white and purple, you know. So, the shorts actually fit her very good. The shirt, okay, so I know, like, oversized sweaters are kind of in trend right now. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I see, like, girls, like, teenagers all the time out wearing these, like sweaters, like long sleeve shirts that are too big on them, then they wear, like, shorts with them. And that's what the outfit looks like on Julie, and it don't look bad, like, at all. It actually looks really, really good, and I really, really like it. But yeah, I have to probably do a video on, like, trying Build-A-Bear clothes on my doll, because that would be really fun. If you guys want to see that, please comment down below. That'll, like, really, really make my day, because yeah, I can do a video of me trying on that same outfit. I do have some other outfits I can try on her. So that would be really fun. So comment down below if you want to see that video. that's just a video idea. But yeah, so I do collect Build-A-Bears. I have quite a few, actually. I find a lot of them at like thrift stores and yard sales. But yeah. Okay, you guys, I have the funniest story. So we went to this thrift store, and there was a My Life doll, and I knew it was My Life. I could tell by its shape of the shape of its face and how its legs were like bent to the side weird, because My Life dolls do that for some reason. I explained it in another episode of AGcast. I don't think I'll explain it again. But yeah, so I seen that doll over there. I'm like, I'm gonna look at its clothes, because it had like this. So it had like, you know, them shirts that have like the little, they kind of flare out at the end, and it's kind of like a shirt and skirt combined. Well, yeah, she was wearing a shirt like that, and it was by a brand. I'm pretty sure it was called like Dolly and Me. I don't know. She had no pants on. She did have underwear on. So I was just looking at its clothing just in case. And its underwear was American Girl. And I was like, oh, I really like the clothes, because the shirt was super cute and the underwear was American Girl, so I thought that was funny. And I'm like, maybe I should get this doll and like maybe be backups and AGSMs or something like that. But I didn't end up getting it because it was $10. It didn't even have no pants on. It had underwear and a shirt. And it had super curly hair, but its legs were in horrible condition because it was bent to the side, like My Life dolls do. And it was like $10. Like, what? So yeah, and the only reason I wanted it was for its clothes. So yeah, that's kind of a funny story, but yeah. So I think I'm gonna end this video here. It was kind of like unorganized, kind of scattered everywhere. Usually I'm pretty organized, like keeping in the like topics, you know, like. But this video I just kind of talked about everything at once, basically. So yeah, I hope that was okay with you guys, because I did not mean to do that. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!